Hey, Slugger. Put your phones on mute. On silence. Sure. Crossing of the staff, which symbolize, unless you are an officer or a priest, you may not come to the podium. La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel. The Majum, which means to rise. Report what Aquadon means turn the face to east. Hey, slide your shit, sir. East is that way. Slugger. Come. Here. Some bubble gum. Touch the bottom. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawi. Shabbat Shemayim. Qudash. Hayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malakika. Dabahat. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Isupk. Baratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathan. Benaw. Nakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Wanawa. Kawafinawa. Kasalak Wanawa. Kawafinawa. Wala. Tabiya Nawa. Wanasawan. Abo. Awashai Nawa. Mayan. Rod. Hayah. Lekup. Amalaku. Walala. Wadapaz. Nabalayim.
Imagine, which means to rise. Turn and face the east. That way. In the English, what we just said, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever.
So be it. Hakat the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Babu Kashah. Nathamanaw. Hakat. Lava Pa'ah. Kal Makalak. Kal Manawat. Hakat. Atahar. Amatazarayim. Hakat. La'akim. Hakat. Arakawat. Tamawi. The Garshon. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Wadaman.
What we just said in English, Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shah? Wam Naka'ala. Wala'ayim. Mazazabah. Alawat Yana. Alawathium. Hazarayim. Ha'akwatayayim. Ha'akwatayayim. Wahakwati. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Wadaman.
What we just said in English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The generals. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahorim. Ma'ayan. Yahweh. Azori. Nahim. Yahweh. Isha. Shamayam. Waratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Gogo. Ayanawam. Samarka. Hanak. La. Yanawam. Wala. Ayashan. Sharamah. Yashwa'ala. Yahweh. Samarka. Yahweh. Zuwaka. Ayat. Yamika. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'a. Yakikat. Wayarak. Go'ala. Yahweh. Samarka. Makal. Right. Yashamar. Astapasta. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazawaka. Wawaka. Ma'aita. Wine. Awalam.
Any reason that the brother ain't up?
Slugger?
Any reason the brother ain't up?
What's on?
Tazabah.
Oh, loud, sorry.
Cousin Bob, present thyself. State thy register. Come on. Present thyself. State thy register. You know how to do it?
Trooper Tazabal.
Just Tazabal, Bunny Howard, or Bunny Ashara.
Oh. Tazabal.
Bunny Howard.
Bunny Howard.
Bunny Ashara.
Barsha Ashala.
Alright. And then you salute. Go ahead.
Oh. Yahweh Shah Kathum.
Yahweh Shem Yashar.
Yahweh Shigata.
Alright. Also like we supposed to. Yahweh Shem Yashar.
Yahweh Shigata.
Alright, you come up. Troopers can come up.
Come, sir.
Which one is the drinking glass? This one?
Come.
This one?
Come.
Let me get that other one.
Yeah.
You got one. What's this one? This one's what?
I mean, we have to use those rules.
We need to rest that real quick.
So, what we do?
Yeah, real quick. Do a turn. Now you hold it up and you say La Yashar.
Yah Rashala.
You come to bruh, and then you drink it. Yeah, you drink it. All right, now you pick up a scroll. Put them on the right side. There you go. Now we're finished this Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From which comes my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help comes from the Lord,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
He shall preserve thy going out.
Go with the cadence. The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayyam.
Al-Hayyam.
Al-Tamiyak.
Al-Dawiyat.
Nakat.
Nakat.
Al-Takarat.
Al-Dakarash.
Wal-Tashakwat.
Al-Dashakwat.
Oh.
Slow down somebody.
Come, sir. Oh.
Oh.
Kayab.
Kayat.
Hanat.
Hanat.
Ayabika.
Ayabika.
Yahamu.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aymaka.
Al-Armaka.
Yarayamwa.
Ayamwa.
Sawada.
Shawada.
Wa'atisawa.
Yaisawa.
That's his Yatasawanyaka.
Tasabawanyaka.
Al-Tasabawanyaka.
Tasabawanyaka.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nakadu.
Akari.
Wanakidam.
Wanakidam.
Magoya.
Agari.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Nazakar.
Zakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yashura'ala.
Yashura'ala.
Aywada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kayut.
Aisasawa.
Yaisawa.
Nabat.
Abat.
Yakadwa.
Yakabu.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Wayat.
Ayat.
Yakarathu.
Akawafu.
Ayak.
Ayat.
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wa Shemai,
Wa Shemai,
Alahayim,
Alayum,
Mabaabu,
Mabaabu,
Gorium,
Gori,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wamawan,
Ayawan,
Wamalak,
Walak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Ushabi,
Shabi,
Tazawur,
Tazawur,
Gam,
Gam,
Ashawur,
Ashur,
Nalawa,
Alawat,
Imam,
Amon,
Hayawa,
Alawat,
Zarai,
Shorai,
Labunya,
Labunya,
Lawak,
Lawat,
Selah,
Shelat,
Ishak,
Ishak,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadi,
Kamadi,
Kasi Yasharak,
Kashasharat,
Yadu,
Yadam,
Banakaal,
Bakal,
Kwayashwan,
Kashwan,
Ashamadu,
Shamabi,
Bayan Dawara,
behind the harbor,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Damam,
Damam,
La Datman,
Dawa,
Sayathumba,
Shaidumba,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamadu,
Yamadi,
Kiraira,
Kaira,
Wakizabu,
Ukshab,
Wakizabak,
Ukshabat,
Wakizazar,
Ukadazar,
Manai,
and I,
Call,
Call,
Nasa Yakumba,
Nashakoma,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Nasa Roshat,
Raju Shot,
the Nawu,
Nawa,
Ah, the Nadawa,
Nadawa,
Alahayam,
Alayum,
Alahayat,
Alayum,
Sayathumba,
Shaidumba,
Gogala,
Gogun,
Quash,
Quash,
Punya,
Panya,
Babukar,
Mabakar,
it's like Babukar,
Mabakar,
Kash,
Kahash,
Dayan Diraira,
Dying Dawa,
Wakalabu,
Ukaabu,
Dalaha,
Alaha,
Hawayam,
Halayum,
Ka,
Ka.
it's like it's Khan,
Khan,
Davadutman,
Dawa,
Basairika,
Busharika,
it's a Basa,
Basa,
Paka,
Pasta,
Dabalum,
Babalum,
Malaa,
Bala,
Punyaham,
Punyaham,
Palawan,
Paywan,
Wade Sabashwa,
Wishabashwa,
Shukat,
Shukut,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Sabashwa,
Shabashwa,
Waya Baal,
Babaw,
Ayu,
Aida,
Wakapara,
Wakabawa,
Walaabu,
Abu,
Wade Iru,
Udayu,
Kayuk,
Kayuk,
Atuk,
Adut,
Shukat,
Shukut,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Baka,
Baka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Ah,
Al,
Call,
Call,
Rasazah,
Al, what is that?
Is Isaiah still up there?
Come.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
and lifted up their heads.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come,
They have said, Come,
and let us cut them off
Let's
let's
get
cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel,
In the name of Israel.
y'all gotta be in cadence like this. You don't have to rush through it.
Come, sir.
That the name of Israel
That's the name of Israel.
may be no more remembered.
There be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
But they consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
And
and the Israelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gebal
Baal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
And so also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They are
And hoping the children of Lot,
Selah.
Say Lot,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at indoors.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like Or,
Make the nobles like Corinth,
and like Zed.
like
that I
Zee.
hate.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all the princes,
as Zabah
as Isupk
and as Zamunah,
and as Amunah,
who said,
Who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the house of God is possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
As
as
the
stone before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
and as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame sets the mountain on fire.
So persecute persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Art the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Sorry, which means to turn. Yeshabi, which means to be seated.
Just like so. Can I go get the other fan?
The
sisters anyway.
Oh, that's cool. We just need another chair.
Come, sir.
You grab another chair. Yeah, you set those down. Right up there. You want to grab your chair?
Come. Right that way. Right that way.
All right. We're going to be reading from Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Kwame, you good at Hebrew? Can you get it for his 7 verses in the Hebrew?
Go.
All right. Leviticus 23:1.
The Bible touch about. Touch about so the Bible. Come.
You don't know Hebrew though, do you?
No,
No, you just get ready. You go to Leviticus 23 and you can read it in English when he's done.
Come on, sir. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Why at the bar? Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Lamar. Verse 2. The bar, Al, Banayah, that's Ra'ala. Wa'amarat, Alaham. Mawai Dayah, Yahweh, Ashar, Takubat Rathwa, Athum, Makarat Ayah, Kadash, Allah, come. Mawat Ayah, verse 3. Shashak, Yamayam, Dasha, Malaka, Ubayawam, Hashab Bayaija, Shabbat, Sabanawan, Makura, Quadash, Call, Malaka, La'a, Aishawan, Shabbat, or Shabbat, Hawa, La Yahweh, Bakar, Shabbat, Wayakam, Pa. Verse 4. Allah. Mawaidia. Yahweh. Makarathwa. Kodash. Ashar. Wakarathwa. Come on.
Did that screen lock, Isaac?
No, sir.
Athum. Bamawa Ayadum. Verse 5. Ma'adash. Harashan. Rabahai. Aishar. Ladash. Bayan. Hi, Rabayum. Bazak. Bazak. La Yahweh. Verse 6. Wabad Namash. Bashar. Yawam. Wadadash. Zah. Hey, God. No, the God. Hamat Zawat. La Yahweh. Sabat Aita.
Yum.
It's like I'm looking where I'm at. I hit the button. It's like we still in verse 6, sir.
Yeah, you on the
Okay.
last line of verse
Salaki. I hit the button. Calvin come, sir. Yamayum. Matazawat. Ta'akawa. Verse 7. Bayawam. Havayashawan. Hakurath. Kodash. Yahweh. Lakam. Call. Malakah. Abadah. La'ah. Hashor.
All right, let's read it in English. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, starting at verse 1.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord speak unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, considering the feast of the Lord, concern the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy. Convocations.
To be what?
Convocations.
Holy convocations. Holy, what's that? That's a separate gathering. That's only for Israelites.
That's right.
That's a gathering. That's what a convocation is. Gathering. What is holy? Holy means to be separate. So this right here is a separate gathering for us, only for Israelites. Go ahead.
Even those are my feasts. Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
All right. Every 7 days you got a Sabbath. It's supposed to be a day of rest. Now in this empire, you don't necessarily get a day of rest. Go ahead.
And holy convocation, yea, shall do no work.
That's ye.
Oh, ye.
Ye shall do no work.
Ye shall do no work.
No servile work. You can still get in the shower and brush your teeth and cook your food. You can do all that. But you can't do servile work. Go ahead.
Therein it is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Right, in their season, meaning in their time. So, of course, the calendar is different. Right, we use a different calendar to determine these feast days. You understand? We don't use the Americans or what the world uses as a calendar. Right. Keep going.
Verse 5. And the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
Right. The first month is in the spring. It's not in the winter. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of the unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Okay.
Verse 7. And the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servant.
Servile.
Servile.
That servile means you can't do work for your slavery, or you were hired to somebody. They can't make you go to work. Like if you were somebody that cleaned houses, they couldn't have you come clean their house on that day. Why? Because it's a holy day and it's supposed to be a day of rest. So you couldn't do any servile work. Could you clean your own house? Absolutely. You can absolutely clean your own house. Fake Israelites will have you believe you got to sit in the dark and eat cold bologna sandwiches. That's not the case. Go ahead.
Come on, sir.
Slightly, sir.
No, go ahead.
Slightly, sir. Not only that, sir, this is what is going to keep our children alive. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture said, train up our child. If he was teaching them these scriptures and teaching them the high holy days, they wouldn't be unalive on Christmas or be unalive on 4th of July and New Year's. You know what I'm saying?
That's for damn sure.
No Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian that's in the Isupk was unalive during the Passover or during the Feast of Tabernacles. You know what I'm saying? Because they in here learning these scriptures, learning the Bible, learning their true culture. You know what I'm saying?
All right, keep going.
So you said it was yay?
Yeah. Or ye. It's like ye. Mm-hmm. Verse 8.
Come on,
So
sir.
we're going to get the rest, for time's sake, we're going to get the
Come
rest
on.
in the English.
Verse 8. But ye shall.
But ye.
Oh, ye. Oh, come on, sir. Verse 8. But ye shall offer and offer. Salak, sir. Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days, and the several day is in holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9.
So really, in the righteous empire, they would know that they would tell us that we are Israelites, and you wouldn't have to slave on all our feast days. You'd be off. But of course, they give you their holidays. They give you Christmas and Thanksgiving and all these things that we not allowed to worship. Keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 9. And the Lord speak unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, where ye be come into the land which I gave unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof. Them ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
That's the feast verses. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you on the most after the Sabbath.
On the morrow.
Oh, morrow.
Tomorrow.
Salakia, sir. On the morrow, after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf, and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 tender deals, 2/10 deals of fine flour minded, mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor, and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, therefore part of in hin.
Mm-hmm. Which is a measurement. So, of course, today we don't sacrifice animals because Israel had become so wicked. The Lord didn't want any more sacrifices. There was no more animals that would atone for the sins that we did. That's why we don't sacrifice to this day. We don't sacrifice animals. The thing that we sacrifice now is our lives. That's what we sacrifice. We obey the Lord. That's your sacrifice. Not eating pork, not eating shrimp, not eating crab, not eating lobster, not celebrating Christmas, not being a Christian. That's the sacrifice that you're now required to make. You're not required to sacrifice an animal. Why? Because we'd be so so wicked, right? So full of sin, we would just kill the animal, bring our animal until we run out of animals. That's how wicked Israel was. We just sacrificed everything. And then the Lord said, you know what? No more of that. There's only one lamb that's able to atone for our sins. And that was Christ. And that's why we able to come back, because the Most High threw us away. He threw us away. He said, you know, this is stiff-necked people. And he had to make a new covenant with us. And what's the new covenant? You sacrificing your life. That's the sacrifice that you make now. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green eats unto the self same day that ye have brought in of offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation and all your dwellings. Verse 15.
All right, we're going to get the next 7. Go ahead.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead, real quick.
Man, throughout all your generations, man. I'm not saying like your whole life. They'll pass it on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't over with. You know what I'm saying? Don't think, oh, they didn't died out. No. So all out your generation. Pass it down. Pass it down to your children. You know what I'm saying? And if we would have done that, we wouldn't be in the situation that we are in today. Our children would know that the Sabbath is holy. The Passover is holy. You know what I'm saying? Pass it down to the next generation. And that's what y'all brothers right there, y'all 3 little soldiers right there, that's what we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we passing it down to the next generation. And y'all gonna teach y'all children this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the other part to it is in all your dwellings.
Damn right. As long as you live.
A lot of people take that as I don't say a lot of people. Fake Israelites, they'll say, well, you don't have to keep these feast days because we in captivity. But the Most High said in all your dwellings.
Right.
That's not just in if you in your land. That's in every dwelling that you at, wherever you live. You are to keep it. Keep going.
Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave of, offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be completed. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the seventh Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations to wave loaves of tender deals. They shall be of fine flour. They they shall be baked with leaven. Leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, which their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering, being the Lord, which the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. 21. And ye shall claim on the selfsame day, day, that it may be the in holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no serving. Serving work therein, and shall be a statute.
That's what Moses created out of the laws. He created statutes. He created basically rules for us to live by. That's what the Bible is. The Bible is rules for us to live by. Right?
Come.
Keep going.
Forever and all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Read that part again. It shall be a statute.
Come. It shall be a statute for there and all your
slow it down.
Come, sir. It shall be a statute forever and all your dwellings throughout your generations.
That's the part we're talking about. For all your generations. Imagine not having to spend all your money on Christmas gifts or birthday gifts or Easter baskets or whatever else we spend money on. Like when you walk into a grocery store, you can see it's not about the holiday. It's about cash. Before you know it, Halloween stuff is already up. Then what's going to be up? Thanksgiving stuff is going to be up. Then Christmas stuff is going to be up. And as soon as Christmas done, Valentine's Day or New Year's stuff is going to be up. Then Valentine's Day stuff is going to be up. I'm going to come to you. It's all about revenue with this empire. They care nothing about any of these holidays that they jamming down your throat. All they want to do is make money. No one even cares about what's behind it. Because if they cared, right? They would teach you the history behind it. And everything that Americans celebrate is rooted in some form of wickedness, in some form of pagan god, or some form of slaughter of us. Go ahead, Isaiah.
I was about to say, there's so much about the money that they start making up holidays. Now you got all type of trans holidays, and they made Juneteenth a holiday where they get revenue off of that.
Yeah.
We was just at camp where they had Hispanic Heritage Month, but what did we see? Nothing but devils down there. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about, like you said, it ain't about no type of meaning whatsoever. It's about the meaning of the dollar meaning. That's what it's. How much money
That's all it is. And the sooner blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans wake up to the fact that America's holidays mean nothing and your holidays mean everything, we'll change the way that we live in America. We'll separate from America, which is what we tell people all the time. When we say separate, we're not talking about pack up your stuff and go and move. We mean take your spirit out of America, because pretty soon you start watching us enough, you'll be like us. You'll dress like us. You'll talk like us. You'll celebrate what we celebrate. You'll eat what we eat. You'll look the way that we look. You'll raise your children how we raise our children. And guess what? We'll be like Chinese people. Chinese people live in America, but they're not. They don't pride themselves on being fully integrated with America. They stay separated from America. That's why they had their own little towns. In major cities, they got their own little towns. Chinatown in DC, Chinatown in Chicago, Chinatown in New York, Chinatown. And what do they do in Chinatown? They be Chinese. Well, guess what? You can do the same thing here in America. You don't have to wear a suit and tie. You don't have to eat pork. You don't have to celebrate Christmas. You can be an Israelite inside of America. Let's keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 22.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thou of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave unto them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, into the seventh month, and the first day of the month shall ye have a Sabbath of memorial, of blowing of the trumpets and holy convocation.
Right. So now we talked about the Sabbath, Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of First Fruits. Now this is the memorial of blowing of the trumpets. Go ahead.
Verse 25. Ye shall do no
servile. Just think of service. That's
service,
what it is.
Service,
right? You're in service to someone else. That's what servile work is.
Come. Verse 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of the seventh month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Atonement. We just went through the Day of Atonement. How many people made it all the way through? You made it all the way through?
Oh, come on, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't go to
Were
work.
You trying to suck the water off that toothbrush?
That's what that's
No.
That's
The Day of Atonement, man. I'm gonna try to suck the water off that toothbrush. You don't get to do that. You rinse that and spit until your mouth is dry again. Don't be trying to get nothing. Go ahead.
sir. Salaka. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict. Is that right, sir? Afflict your souls.
That's what you did. You afflict your soul. How did you afflict your soul? By beating your flesh into submission. Because your flesh wants to rule your soul. That's what your flesh wants to be in charge. But by you afflicting your flesh, now you can put your soul in charge. You put your spirit in charge, right? And your flesh is not in charge because your flesh wants to celebrate Christmas, wants to eat pork, wants to go to Red Lobster, wants to smoke weed. Your flesh wants to do, all the lasciviousness. That's what your flesh wants. But your soul wants to serve God. And of course, you gotta beat your flesh into submission. And that's what you did on that day. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. An offering, an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 28.
Yep.
And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
You see how many days we supposed to have off? Like if we was, that's why I don't understand people that say y'all Hebrew Israelites crazy. You see how much time you get off? If you was an Israelite, if we was back in our land, we'd be off. Look, we be partying, damn near every month. We got a different feast day, and feast days ain't. Go back and read in the Apocrypha, in first Esdras, and it talks about how the king of Israel threw a Passover that hadn't been seen. Like he slaughtered so many lambs, it was crazy. Like the feast was humongous. Like I can't wait for that first feast, that first Passover back in the land of Jerusalem when Christ returned. It's gonna be off the hook real quick.
If I could, and the funny part is they don't say that when it comes to their little Christmas break. You know what I'm saying? When it's the pagan holidays and they get off from the slavery for New Year's and Christmas Eve and all that. They don't say it then, but like you said, when it's us and they're like, yeah, crazy. You know what I'm saying? But nothing in the world was crazy. Easter wasn't crazy. Halloween wasn't crazy. None of that was crazy. That's all I have.
Right. Keep going.
Come on, sir.
Verse 29.
Oh, come on, sir. Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be conflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
That's how you became a Gentile. Those are the people that you're reading about in the New Testament that Paul is going to. These are the people that were no longer living in Jerusalem. So when people say, well, Paul came and Christ came for the Gentiles. Yeah, he did. The Gentiles are Israelites who became Gentiles. Like right here, you was cut off from your people if you didn't do the Day of Atonement. If you missed the Passover, you was cut off from your people. If your mom was a heathen, you was cut off from your people. If give me something else, Isaiah. If
you weren't circumcised.
If you weren't circumcised on the 8th day, you was cut off from your people. Right? Yeah, so that's how you became a Gentile. So when Paul is going to all the Gentiles in the New Testament, these are people that somehow, some way was kicked out of the Commonwealth of Israel. Let's keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 30. And whatsoever, what's your oh yeah, come on, sir. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doth any work and
that doeth.
Doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
That's another way you became a Gentile. Right there. If you was caught working on one of these holy convocations, guess what? You was kicked out of the nation. Why? Because he was a greedy bastard that didn't want to stop working and making money on the Lord's day that he chose for it to be sacred. You understand? That's another way he was kicked out of the nation. Go ahead.
Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. Mm-hmm. It shall be a statute for statute. Oh, I can't. Let's say statute. Mm-hmm. Statute forever throughout their generations and all your dwellings. Mm-hmm. Verse 32. It shall be up unto you a Sabbath of rest, mm-hmm. and ye shall afflict your souls, afflict mm-hmm. your souls, and the 9th day of the month at even, mm-hmm. from even unto even, mm-hmm. shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 33. And the Lord spake mm-hmm. unto Moses, saying, verse 34. Mm-hmm. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of the tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35. On the first day shall be.
Hey, hold on. Hey, sister, y'all can start serving. You don't have to wait till the end of class. If you want to start reading now. Go ahead. Exactly. Keep going.
Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do.
My friend is fresh.
Hey, goddamn.
Hold on, Israel. One part passing me a piece of gum.
Actually, like it. Nah, man.
I didn't ask for no gum.
Goddamn, man. I was just being brotherly, sir.
Don't. That's offensive. You're not even over in my vicinity. I know you won't smoke my brother. Don't offer me no gum.
Yo.
If I ask for gum, that's a different thing. Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no
service.
Servile.
I
don't know why I keep servile. Okay, count, sir. Servile. All right. Salakia. Let me read that again. Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work. Servile, does not say. Servile. Shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37. There are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim.
These are the feasts of the Lord. Go ahead.
To be holy to be holy.
Go ahead.
Convocations, mm-hmm. to offer an offering, mm-hmm. made by fire unto the Lord, mm-hmm. a burnt offering and a meat offering, mm-hmm. a sacrifice and drink offerings, mm-hmm. everything upon his day.
Right, everything upon his day, and Commander Johanna decides these days based on the research that he puts together and his team puts together and the generals put together, and then we get a calendar for the year. You go out on our website, isupk.com, you can see. Kwame, if you could shut that door out because like that. It might be hot for a little minute. All right, go ahead.
Verse 38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord.
Go ahead.
If I
Verse
could, sir.
Go ahead, real quick.
Unto the Lord, not unto Pastor Porkchop, not unto TD Jake. You know what I'm saying? Unto the Lord, man. You want to give something to the Lord, give it unto the priest and prophet, man. And we're going to give right back to the people. You understand? That's it, sir.
Verse 39. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye gathered in the fruit.
When ye have gathered.
Oh, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath.
That's where we in now, the Feast of Tabernacles. The Feast of Tabernacles, you got an opening and you got a closing. This first day is the Sabbath, and the last day on the 8th day is also a Sabbath. Go ahead.
Verse 40. And ye shall take you on the first day the box of the bowls of goofly.
Goodly.
Good, Salaki, sir. Goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and windows of the willows of the book, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord their God 7 days. Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever. In your generations ye shall celebrate, and it the 7 months of verse 42. Ye shall dwell in the booths. Oh, Salak, let me read that. Booths. So let me read that again. Salak, sir. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israel, ties, Israelites, born shall dwell in booths. Verse 43. That your generation may know that I made the children of Israel that dwell in booths when I brought, oh yeah, come on, sir. I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord. Chapter 24. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, command the children of Israel that they bring unto thee pear oil, olive, beast, beast for the light, to cause the lamps to burn continuously. Verse 3, without the beat of the
veil. That's without the veil.
without the veil of the testimony, and the
tabernacle.
tabernacle of the congregation, convocation,
Congregation.
shall Aaron or Aaron off order it from the even unto the morning before the Lord continuously. It shall be a statue. Statue. It's a statue for even in your
Forever. A statue. It shall be a statue.
forever. Statue forever in your generations. Verse 4. He shall order the lamps upon the prayer candlestick before the Lord continually. Verse 5. And thou shalt take fine flour and bake 12 cakes thereof. 2 10 deals shall be in one cake.
Imagine, which means to rise. Just the man behind the podium.
It's like no, I put it on. This one you gotta read that.
Okay, so.
No, we good.
Wow, so
We just finished. All right.
29. This ain't it. All the links updated. So
Say that again.
they don't look it's updated.
All right. Well, you blow it on.
Okay.
Turn. From the broad. You hold up. La Yasharala.
Yah Rashala.
Thank you.
So I say mean it
To Israel.
that means it's to
Just to Israel.
to Israel.
It's back on your corner. That's fine. You can just grab it.
Don't cover him up.
Nah, it's on. You grab it.
Imagine, which means to rise. Okongo Hakodon means turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Simka. Yahweh. Malakuka. Dabaa. Atazayaka. Ayah. Isupk. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathan. Lanawu. Lekam. Ko. Yawam. Wasalak Nawu. Kabu Wafi Nawu. Kasalak Nawu.
Let them finish the word out. So the timing is off on it. Just let them finish the word and then repeat after.
Kawafi nawo. Wala'a. Dabiya nawo. Bonasaya one. Abo. Hawashai nawo. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Nakuk. Hamalakwith. Wala'ala. Rise of Perth. Lawalayum. Ayman. Amen.
In the English, our
Our Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
That will be done.
In earth as it is in heaven.
In earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us of our debts
As we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom. And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Shah.
The Thamanawa.
Nadamana.
Haka.
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 Lara Fa'a.
Lara.
Call Makala.
Kala.
Call Madawa.
Kala.
Haka.
Haka.
Latahor.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Amatazarayim.
Haka.
Haka.
Lahathim.
Lahakim.
Hamathium.
Amakim.
Aka.
Haka.
Avakawa.
Awakawa.
Hatama Allah.
Tamah.
Lagarshon.
Garshan.
Ba'ashem
Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahushua.
Duwadaman.
Wadaman.
In the English, what we just said. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name Yahweh Shai.
In the name Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
And cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name Yahweh Shai.
In the name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahushua.
One Yaka Allah.
Why Yahweh.
Walahayim.
Why
Matazad Bayat.
Yahweh.
Alawat Yahana.
Alawak.
Halawathim.
Alawakim.
Hasharayim.
Aisarayim.
Ha Kotazayanyim.
Aisarayim.
Ha Kayayanyim.
Aisarayim.
Waha Alpathian.
Alawakim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahushua.
Duwadaman.
Wadaman.
What we just said in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The
The captains.
officers.
The officers.
The
The troopers.
And
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name Yahweh Shai.
In the name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew.
Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Ahoriyim.
Ahoriyim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azoria.
Azori.
Azoria.
Azori.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayim.
Shamayim.
Wa'arakazah.
Barakazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Samawat.
Batokala.
Go good.
Ayanawam.
Ayatawam.
Samarka.
Mark.
Hana.
Anak.
La'a.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yunawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yashun.
Shawamar.
Samar.
Yashua Allah.
Yashua.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Samarka.
Mark.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazwa'aka.
Tazwa'aka.
Tazog.
Tazar.
Ayat.
Ayat.
Yamyaka.
Yamika.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Ba'ala.
Ba'al.
Yahweh. Shamarka. Makar. Ray. Yashamar. Afno Pascha. Yahweh. Shamar. Tazawa Aka. Wabawa Aka. Maita. Wine. Awalam.
What would you say it in English? I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
He shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayam, Adamiyak, Lekat, Al-Takarash, Al-Dasakwat, Al-Kayahana, Abijabaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Yaira Yomwa, Sawada, what? Where you thought? Your itis or what? Out to the Bunyaka, the Marwa, the Kadwa, Wanaki Dum, Magalia, Walaya Zagar, Shum, Yashua Allah, Iwada, Kaya, Naisis or what? The Ba, the Kawa Ayaka, Wayat, Yakarathwa, Ahoya, it's like Ahoya Adawam, Washamai Alayum, Maba Abu, Wagorium Gabal, Waimawan Wadala, Palasha, Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gum, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hazawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat Selah, Aisha Lahum, Kamadian, Kasasara, that's like Kazasa, Zara, Salaki.
Say it again. Kasaya Sarah. Is that right?
Kazasa,
Kayasa.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Kayabian,
Kayabi.
Barakao, Kuyashwan.
Yashua.
Nashamawa buying the aura. It's like, you do like that. Couple times. That's it's like how you what?
How you what?
The mom.
The mom.
La Dapma. Say a thumb.
Shayatama.
Nada.
Nada.
Yamadwa.
Yamab.
Kaira.
Kara.
Bakisabu. Bakisaba.
Bakisaba.
Bakisazor.
Bakisazor.
Manai.
Manai.
Ko.
Ko.
Nashiyakumba.
Ashakoma.
Ashore.
Ashar.
Almoru.
Amar.
Hassan Rush. Select. Nayava Shah.
Nayabasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Noah.
Noah.
Alayum.
Alayam.
Alaya.
Alayam.
Shiyatumba.
Shayatama.
Kugogula.
Gogola.
Kukwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya. Goraka. Kaash. Darai. Darai Yairu. Wakasabu. Dalaha. Habayum. Khan. Dawadapma. Wasairika. Wabasa. Wapaka. Dabalum. Malaa. Panyahum. Dalawam. Where your Bashwa. Sukkah. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Where Bawa. Adi. Where Kapar. Where Kabu. Where Kazayu. Kaya. Atuk. Sukkah. Yahweh. Labaka. Ayuwan. I call Aratazai.
In English, keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God. For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
Have lifted up the head.
Lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have against thy hidden ones.
They have said, come.
They have said, come.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
They have been a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
That they may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have taken
Together 1%.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
And Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
And
And
Ammon.
Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kisan.
At the brook of Kasan.
Which perished at
Which
Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like Or.
Make the nobles like ore.
Like Zeed.
Like Zeed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All the princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Zamunah.
And as Zamunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As a fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame sets the mountain on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone. Is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Art the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Sorry, which means to turn. Sisters Yashabi, which means be seated. Brother Sting. Turn toward me. Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak Yah. Turn.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak Yah.
All right, step out to the front. Mom, you can help the young brothers. Line up, brothers.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Rakiyah.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua. Come back. Next thing. Israel Shabbat. I imagine. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
Sisters, I imagine, which means rise. Brothers, turn and face the sisters. Israel Shabbat. I imagine. Barak.
Yahweh Shemar Thumb Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Come here,